Well, skin cancer is the most common cancer in the United States, with an actually estimated 1 in 5 Americans developing skin cancer in their lifetime. So with me today is Dr. Megan McNally, fellowship-trained surgical oncologist with St. Luke's Cancer Institute, to talk about the importance of skin safety and early detection. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, since skin cancer is the most common, could you break down the different types there are of skin cancer?
Yes, the 3 most common types are basal cell carcinoma and squamous cell carcinoma, which are less aggressive. And then there's melanoma, which can be a more aggressive variant of skin cancer.
Okay, so what would you say that people should maybe know or things to look for on their skin?
Yeah, so it's really important to keep a close eye on everyone's skin. Looking at moles or skin lesions that are changing, growing, or becoming symptomatic really need to get attention by primary care or dermatologist. When talking about melanoma specifically, there's an easy rule of thumb that we can follow to see if something should get more immediate attention for early diagnosis. And those are the A, B, C, D, E's. To kind of break that down, A stands for asymmetry, or one half doesn't really match the other half. The second stands for borders, and meaning that the borders are irregular, maybe a little jagged and not a nice smooth border. C stands for color, meaning that the color is getting darker, or maybe it's one color in one location and a different color in a different location. D stands for diameter, or the size of it. So approximately anything over 6 millimeters is a little more concerning. You can think of it kind of an easy way as a pencil eraser is about 6 millimeters. So anything bigger than that really should get looked at. And the last is E, which can stand either for evolving or exposed skin. Evolving basically meaning that the skin lesion is changing over time. And then obviously exposed skin, most melanomas, but not all, are UV mediated. So if it's on a part of your body with more skin exposure, it's obviously at a higher risk for skin cancer, including melanoma.
Now, what would you say overall is just some important knowledge to know about skin cancer as a whole?
Skin cancer is the 5th most common cancer for both men and women. Over 100,000 people in the United States will be diagnosed with melanoma this year alone. And so it's very important to keep a close eye on skin to get early detection. So if somebody is seeing something that looks concerning, they should seek care from either their primary care physician or from a dermatologist.
Let's dive a little bit deeper about what people can do to help protect their skin or even, prevent skin cancer.
It is very important to be sun smart. So I'm not saying you have to absolutely avoid the sun. Wearing some of that sun protective clothing, wearing SPF 30 or greater, remembering to reapply that sunscreen every 60 to 90 minutes when you are outside. Avoiding tanning beds or any other UV lights from nail salons are also important ways to prevent skin cancer.
I would never have thought about the nail salons. I did definitely know about, the tanning beds and things like that, because when I was younger, I was one of those high schoolers that was like, oh, I gotta have that golden glow, and then you realize it's not the best choice to make. Now, something else I kind of want us to talk about is what sets St. Luke's apart when it comes to the treatment of skin cancer.
So at St. Luke's, we do offer a multidisciplinary approach to treating skin cancer. We have a team of medical oncologists, fellowship-trained surgical oncology, radiation oncologists, and plastic surgeons that all work together.
Let's say someone today is watching and they maybe have a few spots that they're concerned about. What would you tell them today is maybe that next step to take?
So as soon as you notice something that is changing, growing, having any symptoms, it's going to be very important to seek attention early. Early detection is the key. Early detection of melanoma can lead to a 99% cure rate. But if we don't get any attention for it, then it can be a deadly diagnosis.
Thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us today and walk us through what to look out for, but also, some of those steps that we can take. It's really great information for our viewers today.
Yes, thank you for the opportunity. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. Well, guys, to learn more, you can head over to their website, stlukeskc.org/cancer, or you can always give them a call at 816-932-3300.